Welcome back, everyone. In this video, I'll show you how to fix the startup issue that leads Windows 10 or 11 to the automatic repair screen. This can be caused by many factors, so I'll share 5 different methods you can try to resolve the issue. Let's get started. The first method is to run the Startup Repair tool. So let's go to Advanced Options, then Troubleshoot, and select Startup Repair. This tool will diagnose and try to fix common issues that may be preventing your PC from booting up. If it doesn't work, you'll see a message stating that the startup repair couldn't fix your PC. The second method is to use a restore point. If you have a restore point created, it can bring your computer back to a working state. To check if this is enabled, let's go to Advanced Options, then Troubleshoot, and select System Restore. Once you're in the system, Resort Process will load. Click Next and you'll see a list of available restore points. Select the most recent one and click on Next. Confirm your selection by clicking on Finish, and this will return your system to a time when it was working after the system restore completes successfully. Restart your computer and log back in. You should see a confirmation message that the restore was successful and that your document were not affected. Hopefully, this will resolve your issue. For the third method, we're going to use the chkdsk utility, which basically checks the integrity of your hard drive and can fix various file system errors. Let's click on the Troubleshoot, then Advanced Options, then on the Command Prompt. In the command prompt, let's type chkdsk space for slf space slr space c : and press Enter. Now you'll find all these commands. I'm typing down in the descriptions box. Once the scan is complete, it will inform you if any errors were found. To see if it has fixed your issue, type exit to exit the command prompt and continue to your Windows and see if it has fixed the issue. If it hasn't, don't worry, we'll try method 4 and 5 for the fourth method. We'll be fixing the boot configuration data, or BCD, which helps start Windows. Let's go back to the command prompt and type disk part, then type list V to see all the volumes. Identify your C drive, which is usually volume 1, and the recovery partition. We need to select the recovery partition. So let's type S space V space 0. Now just replace the 0 with the correct number for your recovery partition. Assign a drive letter by typing assign letter Z. Now type list val, and as you can see, volume 0 have been assigned the Z letter. And now type exit. Now we need to rebuild the BCD with this command, bcdboot space c : SL Windows space /S space Z : ASLF all and hit. Enter. This will initialize the system, partition, and copies the necessary boot files. Next, let's type boot, rec space SL, fixmbr. This will write a new master boot record. Then let's type boot rec spaceward /fixboot. Check if you can start Windows successfully. The fifth and the last method to try is to restore your registry. So open the command prompt first. You need to determine which drive your operating system is installed on. Type disk, part, then list volume to see all the list of volumes. Now you need to identify your C drive. You should tell it's this one, which have a size of gigabyte instead of megabyte. Exit this part and type C : to switch to the C drive, then type DI to check for the Windows. Directory navigate to the Windows system configuration by typing CD space SL Windows SL System 32 SL config, and view the content by typing DI create a backup directory by typing MD backup 1, then copy the config files into the backup folder, copy space star backup 1. Now let's navigate to the registry backup folder by typing CD space R, type DI to see the content. You should see 5 files with non-zero values. If any file shows a 0 or if the folder is empty, exit the command prompt and return to the advanced option. if you see files with values or numbers, let's type copy space star period, star space period period. This will override the existing registry files with the backup. Confirm the overwrite by typing all and press enter after the file have been restored. Exit the command prompt and restart your computer to see if the issue has been resolved. Hopefully, one of these methods will fix your issue. If it does, please let us know which one. And as always, please like and subscribe. Play Technical for more content like this.